then we will send the recording, but it will be nice if you can attend as many sessions as possible personally live, okay, so that there is the interaction. And then this course is donation based, 12 Sundays, that means 3 months, just about 3 months. And you can, like according to the tradition, you can transfer any donation according to your possibilities at the beginning of the upcoming month of teaching. Okay, so I think I have written in the email that it's for transfer wise for those who are from Europe, that is the best and fastest way and the cheapest. And for those from India, that is a little bit easier. Yeah. So that is, and then anything else, Hari? Yeah, this it will be about 1.5 hours, the session. So first 1 hour will be more like a lecture and then half an hour discussion. So you can ask questions, yeah, any doubts, clearing doubts, yeah. You have any question for now from me? I hope.
Yeah, we will make a WhatsApp group so that will help us to ask questions. So if you send the application form, then Meera can add all of you. So tomorrow itself we will form that WhatsApp group. So your doubts you can write in that. It's a small questions, small doubt, I immediately reply in the WhatsApp. If it needs some explanation, mostly I will do that in the beginning of each session. I will answer.
No, I cannot close it. Ah, okay, yeah, and you can also, I think, prepare some questions like in the group. You can share if you have in advance so that they can be discussed in the class. Yeah. Okay. Enjoy. I will be following in the background.
Okay. So I think most of the people's names I know. Some of your names are now I know from the name you written here. Maybe you can tell your name and where are you from so that everyone will know. Just your name, where are you from? Or if you want to add something more, you can tell. So Vania.
Hi everyone, I'm Vania. I'm Portuguese and I'm living in Sweden now.
Yeah. Then Sundari.
Hello everyone, my name is Sundari, or also Lena, as you can read it, but my spiritual name is Sundari, and I live in Hamburg in Germany.
Stefan.
Hello, my name is Durgadas, or you can call me Stefan too if you like. And I'm from Germany. I live 100 kilometers away from Stuttgart in Ellwangen.
Verena and Nick.
Hi, my name is Verena. I'm from Germany and I live close to Lake Chiemsee.
Hi, my name is Nick. I am also from the south of Germany, from Bavaria.
Ramashakti.
Yes, my name is Ramashakti. I live in Rotterdam, the Netherlands.
Susanna.
Hello, everybody. I'm Susan or Stu or something. And now I'm in Czech Republic. Yeah, I live here. I love here.
Susanna, you are living in Prague, no?
In Ostrava.
Ostrava. Ah, okay, Ostrava.
Yes.
Madhavi.
Hello, my name is Madhavi. I'm original from Venezuela, but I'm living now in Rotterdam in Netherlands.
Emma.
Hi, I'm Emma. I'm from UK, from the Midlands, near Birmingham.
Nadasda.
Hi everyone, this is Nadezhda from Sofia, Bulgaria. I'm very happy to see all of you and to meet you here.
Salabak.
Hi, I'm Barbara. This is my partner's laptop, so that's why there is
Barbara, we could not hear.
Yeah, actually, I will just introduce her. I think her it's not working properly because she was joining and leaving. So it's Bara or Barbara. She's from Prague. Yeah. Yeah. Hope we can. Yes. And
Next is with my name, Harilalji. Who is that with my name? Harilalji Groupie. Tatwa.
That's me, Tatwa. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm spiritual name Tatwa. I'm near Stuttgart, and I'm friends with Durga Das and Nick and Verena. That's all.
Okay. My name is Harilal from Arsha Yoga, Kerala, India. Yes.
you forgot Amrita. You forgot Amrita.
Amrita. Okay. In between the videos are changed. So I was looking in order. Amrita, please.
Hi, I'm Amrita. I'm from Kerala, India.
Yeah. Anyone did I miss? Because I was looking order and video order is changed in between. Okay. I think now we introduce everyone. Amrita is our neighbor in Arsha Yoga.
Right.
Okay. So I think 2 people will join next week onwards. So there will be 14 people from Bulgaria, Czech, Germany, Netherlands, UK, India. Yeah, one more person from Mumbai and one from Czech and Germany, I think. Okay. So I just like to introduce how our sessions will go. So there will be a WhatsApp group. If you just miss something from our previous talk, you can ask there. So the answer will be for everyone. If you need some explanation, then I will answer in the next Sunday in the beginning. So maybe 10 to 15 minutes will be some answer to the questions. Then approximately 1 hour there will be talk. Then 15 minutes again you can ask questions like that. So mostly there will be discussion in the beginning and end. It depends. If there is no question, maybe we can directly start the talk. And our plan is to cover 3 topics. One is Vedanta, other one is Bhagavad Gita, another one is Yoga Sutra. our aim is not to discuss in detail, but give you a good introduction, the background, so that you'll get an understanding than more intellectual information. So when you want to go deep, this background will be helpful. Many people already studied some scriptures like Yoga Sutra and Bhagavad Gita, but sometimes when you hear from different person, you'll get a different angle of view. And how I look onto the scripture, or how it can be from a different angle. So like that, Bhagavad Gita, I will be mainly introducing the background of Bhagavad Gita, so that you'll get better understanding. I think most of you attended my programs like teachers training course or yoga therapy course. So it can be like a repetition. So those people will have more questions. Then I will explain more. Otherwise, I may repeat the same for the other people who is beginner to these scriptures. So I request you to just listen without any preparation, without looking to some information. You already has a lot of information. So just relax and just enjoy. Just try to hear from another person's angle. So don't get any more stress from this kind of seminar. I like to talk to you face to face. Till few months back, I was never ready to give classes online. So many people forced me. I never accepted that. But now I think it is inevitable. And I found some parts is okay if you are doing on online. When I give yoga therapy training, 1 year training, maybe even in future, 30–40% we can do online, like theories, but there should be a personal connection. It's not information based. We have to develop some personal connection, and our face expression, body language, this is very important. So I request, when you arrange your video, try to get a light from front side. Recently my computer got damaged. Then I want to buy new one because I'm giving it online. So normally the Apple computers camera is not good quality with the light. It's good only in the sunlight. But last, my computer was okay, so I decided to buy new. Normally I buy from Europe. This time I want to immediately start with my course I bought from India, but that's the worst camera I ever seen, unfortunately. And all that series computer, that Apple computer is same quality. So actually now I am talking through a very cheap Chinese made phone, very cheap quality, but it has good camera. And I kept my expensive computer in front of me to see your faces. But you are seeing not through the Apple eye, but from what is called Redmi eye. Okay. So it's very important to have face-to-face interaction for philosophy. One point I will explain how the traditional teaching happened, how they are interacting with the less words, more body language and face expression. So if the sessions are going well, if you are enjoying, the same topics we can finish in 3 years also. Instead of 3 months, 3 years. I started Yoga Vicharam same 3 months back in Malayalam, which I thought maybe I'll finish in 2 months, but still it is going on. But for our Yoga Vicharam, I'm trying to make it exactly 3 months. But after 1 or 2 months, let us see. If you have a lot of questions, sometimes we have to make it a little bit longer. But then I can also make it finish. Then I can continue with more explanation. Those who want to continue, that we can see later. So we are recording this. I hope everybody is okay with that. 2 or 3 people will join next week, so I can send this record to them. What is Yoga Vicharam? Yoga, you know the meaning. Literally, it means union. Join 2 or more things into one. That is yoga. And any method or path we use for that union also called yoga. I think all of you already know yoga has vast meaning. It's not just asana, pranayama, or meditation. Any pure spiritual path at any level, from laymen to yogis, we can call yoga, any spiritual path. That which unites our self, individual self, Jivatma, with the cosmic self, Paramatma, yoga, that is yoga. Vicharam means mental analyzing ourselves. Like Swadhyaya, we are thinking again and again what yoga means, what Vedanta means, what meant by Atma, self, what is spirituality. We have to keep analyzing this at any level, whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or advanced. In yoga, we call it Swadhyaya. Swadhyaya is like a navigation system. When we use the navigation system in our car, every moment it checks whether we are in right route. It reminds us after 500 meter, turn right. Then after 100 meter, it says after 400 meter, turn right. Then sometimes we miss our turning. Then it's a recalculating the route. Take U-turn in next junction or something. It keeps telling like that. There are some people, they turn on this navigation system even if they know the route, and they go the way they want. And poor navigation system, it keeps telling, recalculating the route, take next U-turn, and we smile at, yes, I know which way I want to go. My friend's father, he said, the sound in navigation system, somehow it is always female sound. Have you ever heard a male voice in navigation system? You have? Ah, okay.
Yes.
I never had. So he said, the voice in navigation system is the only patient voice he ever heard. Even if you make the mistake 100 times, it patiently recalculate and advise us. He said his wife, after 2 times, she get upset. She get impatient. There are so many people in this world, they're patiently trying to guide us. When our child is 4-year-old, when the child doesn't listen us, when they keep repeating the mistakes or naughty thing, even if they are only 4-year-old, we get upset. But when the child is only 1 year or 2-year-old, we don't get upset. We keep advising, guiding. The word advice is not that pleasant in modern time. Even the word guide is not that much pleasant. There's a word in Sanskrit called shasana. You all might hear that word, shasana. Atha yoga anushasana. Shasana means a kind of advice which give to someone who trusts you purely. If I give a shasana to someone, I'm very sure this is good for that person, and that person trusts me. There's no doubt that that person will accept it with full heart. Then only we can call it shasana. If it is sure that person is really looking forward to hear us, then only we should talk. It's not like sometimes people little bit crazy with their belief. They take a mic and stand in the corner of the street. Not in all countries. Some countries you cannot scream loudly with a loudspeaker. Then there will be some leaflet. You can see in some corners of everywhere in the world, they want to impose their belief on other people. Vedic science never recommend that. Give only those who are ready to listen to you. The best example is the Bhagavad Gita. Krishna and Arjuna were cousins. They are childhood friends. 60 years, they know very well each other. When the Arjuna is in the war field, he was 60-year-old youth. 60-year-old youth. 60 years is not youth in modern time. But when the human being lived 100 years healthy, if somebody want to live 100 years, he should be healthy. 100 years living without medical equipments. If you withdraw all the medicines and equipments, modern technology, how long we will live? That's our lifespan. If somebody is able to live 100 years in that condition, the age 60 is still youth. Krishna knows past, present, and future. Krishna is not a person. Krishna knows the Arjuna will be in crisis at the beginning of Kali Yuga at Kurukshetra war field. 18 days before the war, the Arjuna was very much enthusiastic for fighting in the war. He told Krishna, when Krishna was going for compromise talk with Duryodhana, Krishna, don't compromise too much. better we fight with the Kauravas. He was that much confident and enthusiastic for fighting. And Krishna was smiling as usual. You know, after 18 days, war will come. I am going for compromise talk. It is just for formality. It is inevitable, and at war field he will collapse. He knew that. Still he didn't advise Arjuna because he know at that point he is not going to listen to him. If Krishna tried to advise him earlier, Arjuna will say, what are you talking about? I know all these things. I'm a great warrior and looking forward for fight with someone. That will be the answer. But at that point, Arjuna got the discipleship quality. At that time when the Krishna give advice, that we call Shasana. If you are imposing our idea on someone, it's not Shasana. If you are requesting someone, please listen, please do this, that's not Shasana. There are wise people always looking at us with compassion and the smile of Krishna. Smile of Krishna is same smile of a mother to a small child. When the child do some silly naughty things, mother always smile. Mother, no, it is child, it's innocent, not doing purposefully. Like that, any bad things, so-called bad things we do, for these wise and self-realized people, for them it is not bad. They are smiling. Okay, this is the stage. They are child. If you look the concept of rebirth, we might be a child, maybe 100 life old child or 1000 life old child, and million of life still we have to pass. So we are child. So those people, if they have something to tell us, that's what we call Shasana. Krishna gave that Shasana to Arjuna, that we all can read and use. We are thinking on that. Vicharam, rethinking or reconsidering this, like a navigation system, whether we are in right path. The purpose of this course from my side is for doing that thinking. When I try to talk with you, I think myself. So we analyzing or thinking together, walking together on the topic yoga. Yoga, not the Raja Yoga or Hatha Yoga, but the spirituality. Atmiya Vicharam or Yoga Vicharam. How many kinds of yoga you know? If you look the real meaning of yoga, the union, there's only one yoga. When we gain that experience of self, after negating all our knowledge, information, what knowledge we are getting, that is yoga. After getting that last knowledge, when we feel, I don't need any more information, that knowledge gives the yoga, the union. So that knowledge, only that knowledge can give that self-realization. Whatever yoga you do, at the end you are getting this true knowledge, true experience. The term knowledge and experience doesn't fit there, but as we are all in this worldly life, we have no other term for that. So in that sense, there is only one yoga, the only one path, which gives the true knowledge. That we can call Jnana Yoga. But till that last point, we have to walk forward till we reach that level. Till we are capable to do that Jnana Yoga, we have to do a lot of circus, mental circus or physical circus. We have to walk from where we are. If you are in a kindergarten level, we have to walk from there. If you are in primary school, from there we have to start. So we need some kind of physical or mental or both action. In pure Jnana Yoga, we are negating all our intellectual circus. By using our own intellect, we are negating all our knowledge, information. But till we reach that level, we need to analyze by using our intellect. That is called Karma Yoga. So the one yoga, we can divide into two, Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga. In Karma Yoga, there are three kinds of yoga. Depends our character, whether we are emotional or energetic or self-disciplined. So that three yogas called, again, Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga and Raja Yoga. So first we talked about one yoga, Jnana Yoga. Then we divide into two, Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga. Then Karma Yoga again we divided into three, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, Raja Yoga. So now there are four yoga. This classification is by considering the human psychology, human character, emotional character, active character, self-disciplined character, and intellectual character. Intellectual character doesn't mean the modern IQ. Our ability to pursue on one topic till we reach the end. If we are distracted, we are not fit for that intellectual path, Jnana Yoga. Most people in modern time are intellectual. They have a lot of intellect. Doesn't mean they are fit for Jnana Yoga. So these are the four paths of yoga according to human character. And again, we can divide into many. How many? As many human beings existing in this earth, that many yoga. And the yoga which I need today may not fit for me tomorrow. Our life is like a river. It never flow again. The same way, my yoga is like a river. It never flow again. It's my own river. that river is not going to repeat for anyone else also. You might heard about the Hinduism has so many gods. It's not the God as we discuss in religion, or it's not the same meaning. We call it devas or deities. You know how many deities this Vedic science has? 33 billion deities. 33 billion. That much species of living beings is calculated. It's approximate calculation. That much species minus one, that is human species, plus how many human beings are here. That much deities. God is one. Maybe I don't know what it really meant by God in English. Everyone has their own definition. The ultimate truth is one, which is beyond the qualities, which function in this world in different forms. As many species, that many forms. But when we reach in human level, each human being has their own understanding about this world. A species, we didn't consider the virus in that. Virus is again one step before. Virus is not a living being, and it's not a just matter. It's something in between. Once the life enter to the protein, when the life starts, from there the evolution starts. It's actually the evolution in the mental level. Then, according to that mental evolution, their destination and desires are different. A tiger wants to eat the meat, the flesh of animal, then it needs the equipments to kill a deer. So it has to develop. The tiger doesn't have pistol or the AK-47 to hunt the deer. So it needs that equipment, its own body. When the shortage of grass came, the big trees may survive even in the drought. So some animals want to survive. They want to eat something from the top. Then it needs that kind of body. Then, as per our modern concept, the human being is in the top of the evolution. But we have to know, when we reach in human level, the mental growth is completed. Now the intellectual growth is happening. My desire and wish is different from your wish, your desire. If a human being wants to fly, he doesn't need wing. By using his intellect, he invents the aeroplane. If you want to dive in the water, he invents diving equipments. Because we are capable to produce the equipments, we don't need physical evolution. Because physical evolution is not happening, we thought the evolution is stagnated at human level. It's not true. So we all are different. Each person is unique. You try to give some coke to a wild animal. If they are not interacted with the human society, if they are not pet, they are not going to drink a coke. They will refuse it. All dog know what it want to eat. All dolphin has certain diet, certain need, but human beings are different. That we have to consider from the time we send our children to school. Some children are ready to go to school by the age of 6. Some need more years, 8 or 9. We have to consider that. Their needs are different. So many people studied biology. They went to lab. They did the test. They give some white powder in the lab, in the school. We have to tell whether it is salt or that salt or this salt. And only some people use that for higher study. Even lab technicians, they forgot what they learned. Only few scientists in the world is really using that knowledge. Lab technicians and doctors are really acting mechanically as they taught. When we want to make the corona test, the people who make this testing equipments, they train us. Use this lotion, it is written like this, okay. Put that a drop and put a drop of this specimen you took from the patient. And if this color come, it is positive. If this color come, this is negative. Even lab technicians are not using that knowledge which we learn in university. 1 out of million may really using this knowledge. Other people learning just for this person. Just to create a scientist, millions has to learn. What is MC square? What equal E equal to MC square? Everybody continues its state of rest, state of motion, unless it is compelled by external force or due to gravity. I think it is Newton's first law. I learned that in my pre-university. Don't think I am good to study because I remember this. I'm very bad to remember. But you know why? How I learned it? My physics professor told, you just by heart it. Maybe it's not useful for you. But when you wait for a bus in the bus stop, you tell this definition each other. Then the people listen, you think, you speak English, you are highly educated. Just for that you learn it. So it was a fun. So I learned one of the definition. My friend learned another definition. We started joking this. in the bus stops and the bus and other places. We enjoy this. So some people like porters, they are not much educated, they do not know English, and they just look, oh, these children are very much educated. Then after the first examination of physics, all the studying students were discussing, oh, I forgot that answer, the third question I forgot to write, but actually I know. In between, somebody asked, actually, what is the answer for second question? Then other person told, it is everybody continues with state of rest, state of motion, unless it is compelled by external force and due to gravity. Then I thought, I know that, but I didn't know the question. I know the answer, but I didn't know is the answer for that question, so I could not write for examination. This is how our study is going on. At least to recognize what is our destination, what is our goal. We made for what? We need this yoga vichara. It's a trend in India or in Kerala recently. Career guidance. You pay some fees and sit in a class. They give some class. Mostly the young people at the age of 17, they go for this. They want to know for which course they have to join. You know, what is the criteria? What job has demand? What job gives more income? To get that job, what you have to study, that's all. These poor fellows is not thinking whether that subject fit for this, for his intellect, his kind of intellect. And they suffer. Who will guide us? Who can find our right kind of inner personality? That's my interesting topic. It's not easy to find a guru in modern time. You look the internet, you can see so many gurus. Self-made gurus, self-called gurus. But because we are in Kali Yuga, we all have a question. How do we know he's a real guru? How we can trust? If you trust him, all our life will go. This question is the problem. In Kali Yuga, we lose the trust each other. So we have to depend our own intellect. We all think we are intelligent, isn't it? Or anyone think that you are not intelligent? At least we are intelligent enough to say that, no, I am not intelligent. That much intellect we have, we think. We need to do swadhyaya every moment. The moment we think we know, that's the moment we have to start swadhyaya, rechecking. You don't have to sit with closed eyes for rechecking. The best thing is that what you know from the pure scripture or from spirituality, you share that with other people. That is swadhyaya, self-analyzing. What I'm doing now is that we can do that together. When I speak these things, before I speak, I'd really be with that sentence I am going to tell. I have to feel that. Then only I can speak it. So before I speak with you, I have to really think about that, what it means. It happens very easily when I talk with someone like I'm teaching. You may fall into sleep while listening this, but I cannot fall into sleep. That's the advantage when you share the knowledge with someone. Share your bank balance with someone. As much you share, that much your bank balance will come down. Share your material things to other people. As much you share, that much it will diminish. But share your experience, the real knowledge, the spiritual knowledge. As much you share, that much it increases with you. When I share with the 10 people, I get 10 times benefit than I share with one person. So the best way of Swadhyaya is share with other people. The ancient scriptures written in a certain way that it should fit for all time. And to all people and everywhere, anywhere in the world. The scripture says you have to eat masala dosha, which is the most favorite breakfast in South India. I don't know how many of you tasted masala dosha. That statement cannot fit in other part of the world. Maybe London, you can find the South Indian restaurants. In Germany, I haven't seen. Even Indian restaurants, we don't get masala dosha. Many Indian restaurants are not running by Indian. Nepal, Pakistan, Bangladesh, they all claim Indian restaurant. It's like a subcontinent. But nowhere in such Indian restaurants you will get masala dosha. Now you may get in some restaurants in Europe, but 50 years back, no. And there are some restaurants in Kerala, you will get 108 different types of dosha. 108 different types of dosha. Dosha means pancake with a partially fermented dough. No egg used in that traditional dosha. But when they make 108 kinds of dosha, there will be some egg dosha, fish dosha, chicken dosha, all this will be there. But in traditional dosha is not pure vegan because there's a lot of bacteria in it that produce B12. So vegan or vegetarian people, they get B12 from this kind of partially fermented food. So even if there's a dosha is a good food for human being, then which dosha? The next question will come. Which dosha? There are 108 different kinds of dosha, I know. Like samadhi. Patanjali talk about 4, 5, 8, 6 different kinds of samadhi. Some Buddhism talk about 9 kinds of samadhi, 9 levels of samadhi. I had somewhere there some Buddhism talk about 15 levels of samadhi. So when I say I am in samadhi, you may ask in which level, that confusion will come. I had a t-shirt. It's written, I'm out of body, I'll be back in few minutes. That means I am in samadhi. But next question will be, which level of samadhi? That's why scripture never tell directly what to do or what not to do. They use poetic language. They're not talking about information. They're talking what gives sustainable happiness for human beings. If you watch the ocean, is it giving happiness to you? How many people get happiness by watching the ocean? I can put the Zoom every day, you can watch it. I haven't swim or bath in the ocean since 2 years. I'm living at beach. If any scripture says, if I write a scripture, I will tell watching the sea is boring. It's too boring. And you cannot accept that. So they tell in a different way. That's why we need interpretation according to the time, according to the place, according to the person. That's why we need Yoga Vicharam. Yoga Vicharam is a navigation system. I took the patent for that. You can install that navigation system for human life. I think it's a good expression, navigation system. Swadhyaya, Yoga Vicharam is a navigation system we can install in our Vijnanamaya Kosha, the intellectual sheet. Animals cannot fix that. They don't need to fix it. It's like a railway track. Animals' life is like a railway track. It cannot go to wrong direction because it has only one direction. Mono rail track, something, I don't know. Without any diversion, only one direction it can go. But we need navigation system because every moment there's turning point. Sometimes when we drive in countryside in India, we'll be talking and we miss. Just we pass the road we want to turn. Someone scream, "Oh, that is our road. We just passed." We just don't wait, immediately turn the car. We don't look even back. But in developed countries, we cannot do that. If you miss the turning point, you have to drive 10, 15 kilometers to get the next U-turn, or you have to go through another road. You may lose half an hour or 1 hour. I used to drive from Dubai to Abu Dhabi when I was working there. Even in Dubai town, if you miss a turning, oh my God, we lose minimum 15 to 30 minutes. When? 20 years back. Now I don't know. But if you miss a turning point in the Dubai Abu Dhabi highway, you would really travel 10 or 15 kilometers to take a U-turn or some turning point. You have no time for that. I used to travel to Abu Dhabi once in a week or twice in a week for meeting my customers. I was in a very interesting field, marketing. I'm not good for marketing, but I like freedom. I want to travel. So I always select the customer who is far from my office. So I like to work in Abu Dhabi. My company is in Sharjah, another emirate. But most of my work is in Dubai. Dubai is a very colorful world. You'll get everything. We used to say, your parents and weather. Except your parents and weather, you'll get everything in Dubai. But now even you get the weather. You know, you can do skiing, ice skiing there. There's a huge shopping mall. There's a place you can do ice skiing. Even in the summer, when it is 45, 50 degree outside, there'll be snow created in this. So now we say only, except parents, you'll get everything there. You get very good food, Kerala food in Dubai. Food from any part of the world. So if you miss the turning point, sometime to come back to this place, we may need 2, 3, 4, 5 lives. Not 2, 3, 5 years. Many lives we may need to come back to this position. It says, even we can reborn as animal. I always tell to my students, if you have a pet, don't too much attach with your pet. No problem. Maybe you'll born as a dog or cat in next life. If you don't mind that, it's fine. You love all the animals. That's different than love only one animal. Love all animals means it is a spiritual love, pure love mentioned in the Bible. Even mother's love is conditional. That's not spiritual. At that point, it is unconditional, looks like unconditional, but it's only to that child. But if you can love all child like your own child, that's what the gurus in Gurukula system did. Their children or other children under the same roof, for them, it's not different. They are all same. So if you miss one turning point, we may have passed through many, many lives. That's why we need Swadhyaya. You know, to next Sunday, we'll start directly to Vedanta. So please send your WhatsApp. Maybe you can fill the form, so we'll get the WhatsApp number. So we'll add you. If any small questions, for example, you want to know the exact spelling of some terms I used, or you want to know the Sanskrit term for what I mentioned, I will write it directly so other people also will get it. But if I feel I need a little bit more interpretation, that I like to give directly. So next day, first we will discuss that topic, then we will come to that day's topic. Do you have any questions? Yes, Ramashakti.
Sorry, I was a little bit tamasic for a short while. If I missed something, then sorry for that. But you said that missing the turning point has big effect on our lives, or maybe even next life. What is it practically to miss the turning point?
You don't need to take it very seriously, this. If you, for example, you want to attend someone's course, yoga course, but you don't have time to go all the way to his country. At one point, he is coming to your country and giving exactly the same course. But you are late to know. You knew only after they started and there's no seat anymore. Then you feel you missed, isn't it? So I think if I knew about the Vedanta philosophy little bit earlier, my life might be totally different. I claim myself I am a non-believer when I was young, because I could not find any sense the religions talking about peace and they are creating hatred against each other. They talk everything created by the God and they think we are right to dominate some people or some animals. They think God made other animals just for exploiting by human beings. That's what I understood those days from religion. That I could not accept. If I have a brother or sister who is mentally handicapped, what my parents will do, they will tell me, it is your responsibility to take care of them because you have intellect and that person has less intellect. The same way, if the God create all this creature, maybe at the end they give the intellect to human being in order to take care of the other being, other species. So when I could not see such logic from the speech of these religious leaders or religious followers, I decided myself, I'm not a spiritual person. I don't want to follow spirituality. Only when I heard the Vedanta from a guru who understood Vedanta, then only I realized spirituality is far different from what we are hearing from religion. If I got this idea when I was young, it might be changed my life. I thought I know what is spirituality and it is not for me, it's not genuine. So I was very late to start my present life. That's what I mean. Could I answer your question or? Yeah. But that might be my destiny in this life, so I don't bother about that. Okay, so if anyone miss any class, you can send to my personal WhatsApp number to reminding me to record. If everybody is in the class, I may not record. If anyone has objection to record, don't worry, you are all tiny pictures. It's not, we need some lens to see, especially if you are watching on the mobile, you need a special magnifying lens to see. So in that case, I will record and I can send to that person. But because I will send the record, don't miss it. I like to talk personally. Okay. I hope everybody is able to follow my Indian English. Anybody is listening me first time? No. Eh? Susana, you have been to some seminar before, no?
Yes, sure. I've been to the first level of yoga therapy in Prague.
Therapy in Prague, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Durgadas was not in my class, I think, but you might hear me from the satsang. Yeah. How are you, Madhavi?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
How is your children?
Yes, growing a lot. Yes, very tall.
They are
As everything
fast
is
growing
fine.
stage.
Yes, it's a new stage for them, so it's good for me as well.
How is your husband?
He's doing well as well at home.
Convey my regards to them.
Okay, thank you. We'll do it. Thank you.
Okay, so today we can conclude a little early and try to find some questions so that it will be some challenge to me. I will force to think or look some scripture. I'm very lazy to reading. I'm not good for reading. That always point out some books and some quotings. If it is a small quoting, I will manage to read that. But when you read the scripture directly, it's very short. I prefer that more. So it will force me to look if there is some challenging questions. So we can conclude with a small Shanti mantra, Purnamada. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you. See you next Sunday.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Enjoy the
Dankeschön.
week.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.